Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
Can't believe we're here.
Season 4, pal.
It's crazy. I don't even know what to expect.
I know.
You know?
Well, the title was what? The Other Side of the Sea. So
Yeah.
we're going to get a little bit of a dive into the Marley
I think we need that.
content, which is cool.
We definitely need that to see, like, currently what's going on, you know?
Yeah. You think they're going to keep doing, like, flashbacks to, like, Aaron and stuff? Not flashbacks, but, like, show us what's going on with them? Or it's going to be, like, several episodes of
I don't know if it's going to
nothing
be
to do with
several
them.
episodes, but at least
This one for sure.
Yeah. This show doesn't ever really do...
Well, the Grisha ones were mostly
Yeah, but Aaron
Grisha.
was... Yeah, but Aaron
He
was
was just
still...
having
But that's what I was going to say. They never do it more than... There's never been anything more... They usually do... When they do, like, an arc like that, it's usually just 2 episodes at the most.
Yeah.
You know?
Could be.
And I would imagine that Aaron would be in by the next one. It kind of has to be.
Maybe.
But
It all depends on what their plan's going to be. Like, if they're going to invade, if they're going to wait, what Marley's
that's what I'm
plan's
saying.
going to be.
We kind of need to get to see what
They're doing.
Yeah, I need to like so then I can be like, oh, okay, because there could be a chance we could be like, oh shit, like our people inside the walls are gonna be fucked, like going up against them, you know.
Yep.
I'm already kind of leaning that way, but just
It
because
is going to be tough.
they
but
just they know so much more and have so much more to their like.
They have 3
advantage.
of the powers, you know, so they are evening the odds a little bit.
Kind of, yeah. Armin's untested so far.
As far as we know. They just haven't shown him doing any training or anything.
I feel like they would have mentioned that, though.
I would think so.
If you're gonna
I
do
would like
training
to see that.
There's no way that Armin has turned into the Colossal for the first time. We haven't seen it. They're definitely going to show us that.
I hope so.
And he's going to have to do it's going to be one of those desperation. And I think Berthold kind of knew that when he had it. Like, he never like rushed to use it. He was always
because
kind of
there's not really much he could do other than cause the explosion, cause mayhem, and put out that fire. You know what I mean? It's not like he can, like, physically fight.
Right. Well, I mean,
he'll just cause destruction.
if he's in
you know?
well, even if he's in just a jam, he could just turn into it, and there could be
just, like,
20 Titans coming at him.
his way out of the way.
You can have 20 of Aaron's Titans coming after him, and he would still probably not be able to get taken down.
Yeah.
You know?
One swipe would take all of them out.
Think how small Aaron was. He literally, I don't even think he was above his ankle.
Yeah,
essentially.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Think how much bigger that is. Let's watch this, though.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length. What the hell are we watching? Is this just, like they're just having like regular like World War? Is it like World War One?
Or they're in a war.
Well, yeah. Oh, do you think these are Marlins and they use Eldians to go in the front lines?
Maybe.
This is the Hanji of the group.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Saying glasses and everything.
Because they have Titans over there.
The next warrior. I bet you that's the next armor. This is an interesting intro. Look, it looks way more like new. I don't know why.
And no, like, pictures or anything.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you thought the last one spoiled some stuff? This one's not going to give you shit.
But I didn't think the last one spoiled anything.
Yeah, it kind of spoiled the whole battle.
Kinda, but like, you knew that was going to happen.
I didn't have a problem with it.
Like, it didn't, like, that battle was still incredible.
But going by what we're seeing here, though, like, that makes me think...
This is a Marley?
Like, for like
Heavy.
we might get a chunk of the season about them.
Yeah. Unless they're going to build up the Marleys to us now, and then the second half of the season is when Aaron and them attack. If they attack.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying that maybe, like, they're saying, like, Reiner's time is coming up, so they're trying to see who's going to be the next warrior,
right.
Maybe.
私たちを苦しめるあの島の悪魔どもを皆殺しにする覚悟だ。そしてこの世界に残るのは
Why do they think that?
Well, these are like, they're the Eldians that are like kind of like Reiner and Berthold, they're kind of like brought up to be brainwashed, to kind of hate their own kind, I think, and then fight to become these warriors and fight. You know, it was like an honor in a way, I guess. That's I don't know what else it would be.
やつだ装甲列車その先頭と最後尾に計4門乗っかってる、連合の新
They got some shit.
対巨人
The Allied forces.
9年前から始まった始祖奪還計画が返り討ちに終わり超大型と目型を
Yes, it's definitely current because they said 9 years ago. Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's obvious.
Yeah.
The Suicide Squad. That's ridiculous. But they just use it. This is why I'm on Meldian's
He's saying
side.
later actions purge the disgrace of being spawned of the devils.
行け
必ずや私が鎧を継ぐに
Oh, yeah,
Right. She's going for armored.
Yeah.
Colt is the beast.
Yeah, because it makes sense that Zeke wouldn't he'll be dead soon, too. Trying to figure out what she's doing
Like a
here.
bomb.
Is she just trying to get close enough?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
That was nice.
Listen to me rooting for them now. Oh, I keep waiting for someone to get like clipped with one, you know? Oh shit. Oh, who's that?
We don't know though.
Oh my god, that guy is ridiculous looking. Oh! Kind of looks like the Ymir Titan a little bit,
A
no?
little bit.
Similar body style. There he is. Oh shit, look at him with his little goatee now. This one is awesome. I love this design. That face is ridiculous. It's like he has a mask, you know?
Yeah. It was like armored.
Oh shit! That's the
That's
quad,
the
yeah. But he's got like an attachment on that has guns and shit. Look at that! It's got machine. This is. What are we watching? This is a totally different show. It seems like.
国際法を遵守して私に覆いかぶされば鎧を継承できると思ったちっとも役に立ってないんだけど
Or he's just being a good dude.
Right.
He still has some humanity left in him. That's why she's doing so good, you know? She's blocking all that shit out now.
Right.
Why are they retreating? What happened?
Air attack.
Oh, yeah. You know who's coming down.
Are they turning all these people into Titans?
No, they're not Eldians. Oh, in the
plane.
air? Oh, I don't know.
Or are they just like
Well, no, I don't-
warriors?
Why do they let that weird look on their
Oh,
face?
that's why I thought, because they had like stupid smiles and stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
He's turning them all. Yeah.
Oh my god, could you imagine? What the fuck? Get out of here. That's like my worst nightmare. I already hate these things as is. Oh. Oh my, I hate watching them eat. Oh. You know who the creator of this show sitting there going, yes, you know? Sick bastard. He is. He might be my favorite one, to be honest.
Ryder?
Yeah, I don't think he's been topped yet for me. Look how badass he is.
He is cool as hell.
And it just, his character's like regular, like, is like kind of badass. He has that warrior mentality.
He's the warrior type.
Yep. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, who is this guy? This must be the one we don't know about. Galliard. Oh, shit. Alright. I always used to say Aaron. I still like Aaron's the best, but that scream's pretty. That's a good one.
Ryder is awesome.
I'm telling you, man. I like him a lot. He might be my favorite. This guy made a hell of an entrance for me, though. This little guy, Galliard. Instead of what they were doing.
Throwing stuff.
Oh, damn. Is he about to just wipe their fleet out?
Bullets.
Hey, he picked up all their anti-Titan shells. I like when he does the whole wind up. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Damn. Oh my god. Reiner took a beating in that one, though.
だが世界には巨人の力が全てを支配する時代が終わりつつあることを知
People
ら
are starting to learn how to beat him.
Right.
It's crazy how it's a totally different world, isn't it?
Yep.
Not that far away.
Boats ride.
Who's that? Huh, they keyed on him for too long. That was a I actually thoroughly enjoyed watching that episode because I often caught myself like
Rooting for the Marlians?
yeah, being like, oh yes, Reiner, but then I'm like, wait a minute. Ah, fuck it. I'm rooting for them here because they're cool, you know?
They are cool, because the Titans are cool.
They really are.
You know what I mean? And they are really ultimately the same family as Eren and now Armin, but I am a little confused about why they think do they think that they're just evil because they won't join them? Like all he did was build
No.
those walls
They hate
and
them.
segregate himself from everybody.
No, yeah, but they hate the ones that aren't even in the walls either. They hate them all. It doesn't matter where they are because they hate them because they know what they can become, what's in their blood, you know?
But I thought those were other Eldians saying that about them. Was it not?
I don't think so. Not the commander.
That was a Marlian saying that
believe
about
so.
like
The older guy. I'm pretty sure it was.
Oh.
But I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive.
Okay, that's where my confusion was then.
What I was saying in the episode is like, this is the reason why, as of right now, I know like this could change going into this season with Eren. This is why I'm on Eren's and the Eldian side because
I'm on the
Yes.
Eldian side for sure.
yes, because they did it first. Okay, whatever. If they did, we don't, but
Whatever happened, yeah.
yeah, regardless. Let's just say they did it. All right, Marlians, what do? You defeat them, and then you do the exact same thing times 10. Because
Well,
then now you're
you
going
get
out.
power and
Yeah. So who are you? And then the thing that really gets me though is they treat them like such shit. Yet all their people they look up to as these warriors and these fighters and the ones that bring them glory are
the
Eldians. And they're the ones that are kind of running shit anyway. You're not telling me that Zeke's not like in charge, pretty much in charge.
That's what I'm assuming, unless the one we don't know is like the most in charge. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, maybe. I don't think so though.
I don't know.
What I'm imagining in my head is it's kind of like inside the walls they have this little, and then like
Yeah,
Zeke could be like an Irwin or something, you know? Like
that's
he's
what I
just,
think too. And then I think maybe there's like a
Torpixis.
president or something that might also
Yeah, we
be
haven't.
one.
Maybe,
Or
maybe
you know what I mean? Or somebody higher up.
I think we're definitely going to get. I don't know if it's going to be this whole half of the season. I'd be shocked, utterly
We're getting
shocked.
a bunch
at
of
that.
episodes.
But yeah, we're getting a bunch, and I think now, especially after watching that one, it's helping me understand things on that side a lot better.
Yeah, this is going to be cool. And that's going to make us go back and forth on, I don't think we're going to go back and forth. I'm with Eldians
I
no
kind
matter
of.
what, I think.
Yeah.
But
Right now.
I'm just a little, I don't know. Because the 6 now that are with the Marlians, like, I'd like to see them leave. And then, you know what I mean? But be good. Get rid of all those bad Marlians, you know? And just everybody live together.
The thing that makes me nervous, and the reason why I keep saying I could change my mind about whose side I'm on, is because I think I think to the end of this show, no matter how it ends, it's going to be one of those. It's going to be a very gray area of, because Eren's nuts. He's going to do some fucking crazy shit, and probably we're going to be like, I feel like he's definitely going to do that a couple times. So, and it depends, because we don't know what they're fighting for now could be totally different what they're fighting for by the end of the show, you know? Just based off of what they know.
Who are you talking about?
Eren and the
them?
Marlians, yeah.
Well, the Marlians want to just take out them in the walls so that
Well,
they have full control of all the Titans.
I think we are right. I think we're going to get a big chunk of them this season. And it seems like it's probably taking that, what we just watched takes place after the time jump from last episode at the very end. You know, where there was a year. So it's probably around
That's
that
the
time.
end of the war. So remember, he said for 9 years. So there was 5 years over at the island. That's how long that took.
Right.
And then now they've been in war for 4. So that's the 9 years.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. So when you think about it, I really hate...
So this is the end of the 4 years. So it's been 4 years inside the walls, too, that we haven't seen Aaron.
So, yeah, so Reiner and Zeke have to be, like, on their, like... This is probably, like, their last year, potentially. Because they keep mentioning who's going to be the next one, And it's a younger kid, so you figure probably, like, in a year or two, that kid will be old enough to be probably 15. If not older than that.
If that's not what they are now.
Yeah, I don't know. They seem a
Who
tad
knows
younger
how
than that,
old
but
they
who
are
knows?
when they give them the power.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and Reiner's clearly older here.
Yeah.
So
Zeke too.
Yeah. So, but what I was getting at though is like it kind of sucks. I wish there was a way that they didn't have to include that 13-year thing, but I get why they have to because then that makes it.
That's the curse.
I know, but like, from a viewer's standpoint, like. You have these badass Titans, like, but they're only around for so short. Like, now, like, by the end of this is why by the end of the show, all these guys are going to be dead, pretty much.
Unless they continue to pass it on. Well, I got a feeling Aaron's going to probably eat all of them.
It's the same thing.
And that might break that 13-year curse if he gets all of them.
Well, the end of the show
You know what I mean? Like, maybe then he's, like, the only Titan on the planet.
We just have to hope that's what Aaron... Actually, we were just assuming that's what he's going to try to do.
Aaron or, like, Armin ends up having to... Like, Aaron eats 7 of them, and then Armin eats him.
We know we know what the Marleyan's goal is, but we don't know what the Eldian's goal is. But it should...
Eldian's goal is to get rid of the Marleyans.
Yes.
They actually should be on the side of... They should have been on the side.
Yes, get rid of the Marleyans, but more importantly, get rid of the curse overall so that you don't have to worry about this anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go hand in hand.
It's possible.
Well, because they're going to have to go to war with the Marleyans. So that while that's going on, you're going to have to be kind of... That's why I mean hand in hand.
There's going to be another Titan war.
Oh,
I don't know if like some of the 7 are going to flip or if it's still going to be... Or if it's just going to be like...
Well, yeah, Annie's like...
Annie's still on the other inside the walls.
It's... I know I bring it up a lot, but like now we're getting to a point where think how long it's been since she's been gone. Since the end of the first season. 1, right? She's been in that little crystal ball. So let's do the math. So that would have been... That's like almost 10 years ago, right? Because you get the 5 from the first season.
That's at least 9.
It's close to 5.
This is the end of 9 years.
Yeah, and there are probably... I bet you they're all around there because they said it's 13. So yeah, I bet you like some of them are like... Because you figure Annie, Reiner are probably the same. So...
And then I think if she dies, like, on this side of the wall, like, that's it for that.
Well, yeah, and it gets reborn into...
I don't think it does.
Yeah, that's the point of the curse.
If any of those gets passed down, I think if they die and don't pass it down, it dies.
No.
I thought that's what it said.
No, it was the complete opposite. It was like the Avatar. If it just gets reborn into somebody else. That's why it's never ending. You can't get rid of it. Remember, that's when Aaron was explaining.
Oh, that's right. Then it gets... That's right.
So... If she ends up just dying in there, then it's just going to get born into somebody else. Maybe that's what it'll end up being. Maybe whatever.
Born into somebody good.
I just find it hard to believe that she's never going to come out of that thing.
No, I think she's getting out. I think she's getting out.
Imagine that.
But regardless, she either is going to die or get eaten. All of them.
She's going to die regardless, so I can't sound like a dick saying it, but like, it would be cool if that's how she went out, though. Like, if that's a crazy angle they wanted to take, where, like, you keep her in this thing the whole time. She eventually dies in there, thinking she had to do this to protect the secret. She does this, and then dies in there. Now it's getting born. Nobody knows where this is going to go.
You wouldn't know.
That could be a big, like, a little mystery, like, left out. I still think by the end of the show, though, I think the curse will probably be gone.
It's possible.
I hope.
Did they say that this season that just came out is the final season? Or
yes, it's the final. It's the
they're
last.
They're not doing it anymore?
No. But that's my point. Like, if you don't end the show with that, then what was the point of everything? It was a cool story, but if there's no
unless
resolution,
you're gonna, if it does get back down to just one and you use it for good,
then you'd have to try.
And he might be immortal then. I don't know why she died 13 years. Did they say? Why
they didn't specifically
Ymir? The first one?
Well, we're assuming that was the original one?
Yeah.
No, they never specifically
why she died. 13 years, right? That's why you can only live 13 years. But do we know if she was like killed or like what she died from?
Yeah. We don't know.
Because if she's immortal, then like if Eren were to eat all of them, he would then be immortal.
Well, I've been wondering that. How did
that.
Ymir originally? I think I had that like 2 days ago. How did she die? Did she get killed? Did she die of old age? But she every time they in the drawing, she looks like almost. They make her seem like she's like a young girl talking. I don't know if that's just for the drawings, like of history, but like if that's to be believed to be accurate, like do we know how old she was why she made this deal with the devil? I think we need to get all that information though.
Maybe,
or maybe not. I don't know. But I feel like we should.
I would love to have it, and I want it, but what?
No, I'm agreeing. I'm just saying I would die for that information.
Oh yeah, I would love to have it, but I don't think. I think there's a chance we don't get that.
It seems though like this show, as many questions as they throw at you, they do a damn good job of answering them though.
They do.
It's really cool.
In like good time, it seemed like it was like a long time, but like the build up was actually really great.
Oh yeah.
Because then like the reveal of it is awesome.
And like I still get so giddy when they do like the Titan, like the show creators, like the creator knows what he's doing. Like, he's like, this is going to be a badass. I got a badass intro for this season for Reiner to come in.
Reiner is really cool.
I said though, like I feel like every time he fights though, he ends up getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, but Eren does too.
No.
Yeah, every time Eren's been knocked out.
The last few times he's been kicking ass.
He kicks ass, but like the Colossal threw him into the wall, knocked him unconscious.
Oh, I mean, it's the Colossal. He can't. No, he doesn't count.
Of course he counts.
No. Reiner didn't fight him. I'm talking about people like that Reiner could fight. Like, and Eren kicked his ass twice in a row.
Yeah.
And like
he got in a few good licks.
But the reason, I still admit that Reiner's my favorite Titan because, and not just his Titan design, it's a mixture because even Reiner as a character, I like his like demeanor.
Yeah, me too.
He has that. What that girl is striving, that little girl was striving for, in saying, "I'm going to be the next Armored Titan," because like you have to be this warrior,
a little cocky.
As where the other guy she was kind of like shit talking, like that was being nice. Like he almost seems like he's too caring. Like Reiner can't be like that.
Yeah.
Or like the armor, I should say, the Armored Titan can't be like that. That you need to have that warrior personality.
Savage.
It's just cool how like we kind of knew what the warrior title meant. Like when he had talked about it, we were confused about it initially.
Right, but that's what his Titan name is. That's what Titan he is.
We kind of learned that a while ago,
right,
but
Colossal.
When you hear it more like this, more background on it, you like, I see why it's so important to like why they talk about it, like, oh, it's such a like prestigious thing. It's because like they like, and I said it during the episode, but I think what the whole thing is like, you have these Eldians that are fighting in this war like for the Marleyans and doing like their bidding, but they almost have them like. They bring them up so brainwashed because they ask you, oh, you have any kids to bring that want to have this prestige thing to be one of these 13-year Titans or whatever and fight in all this glory. And then they just sit there and they brainwash these kids and bring them up get them into this mind state, just like they're doing with that girl.
Yep.
It's crazy that the whole system that the Marleyans have, like,
is technically a system all based off of something that they despise.
That's what blows my mind.
I know.
And at the same, and then like I said, it's that mixed with the fact that all their like
best warriors,
all their like I'll call them generals for now because we don't really know like the rank. Well, we don't know who's in charge. Like, is there a government or whatever, or president?
Yeah.
But from everything we've seen so far, it leads me to believe that Zeke seems to be calling. He seems like maybe he's just like the military general.
Yeah.
Because they called him war chief.
Yeah, he's the military general. Exactly.
And he's got
who's going to do anything to him?
So, we didn't talk about this yet. I meant to bring it up, but when he turned all those guys into Titans, they all look like were they dead already?
I don't think so. They jumped out on their own.
Do you think he like puts like a different kind of
I don't know how he
Spinal?
does it just by yelling.
Because they all
And he
had
does
the
it in
weird
human
faces.
form.
They all had that weird smile
While they
on
were
their
standing
face.
on the plane too.
And they were in bags because they couldn't walk because their legs were in those things.
Were they jumping or were they on like being just thrown out?
No, they were on a zip line. They
were on a zip
They
line?
had their feet in like a bag. And
Yeah,
then
I saw
the
that.
handle
That
went
was
up and was
attached to
attached to the thing and then just zipped them
slid
down.
down.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man.
If their feet were in that bag, it means they can't stand on their own. It's just to balance them. So
Right, it's just
that
to
makes me
hold
think
them
they're dead.
and throw them, yeah.
They're either dead or he already did something to them that
Knocked them out.
he has to like maybe that's what he did to Connie Village. He put something in these people, and
Right, and then he can turn them at any time.
maybe
That's what he did to turn them in the last fight too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is really crazy. I do want to learn more about that.
That's what makes me think we're gonna get like I said.
I think they're gonna spend a lot of time here.
because
And they just won the war, so like they could be coming up now with a plan and an attack
like
to go back onto the
well,
wall.
like they said, they know that they're in trouble now because these wars are not getting easier because these people, all these nations, are starting to like come up with ways of
to
taking them
take out Titans, and Aaron and them have
The most important
3 of
one.
them.
Yeah, and like that's why he even said like now
Two
that
of
they
theirs.
know, now that the Marlians know, like they're realizing this. That's like all right now because that's what we were wondering why Zeke said that. I think he said it to Reiner like about like if it wasn't for your defeat in the last one,
This war wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So they must have seen them as like weak, you know,
well, my thought process
or
is
they came up with they developed this.
my thought is
these
that
weapons.
there is a government, maybe like inside the walls, and they kind of have to be like convince them to do certain things, but ultimately it's their call. And they were like, look, no more wasting time on that stuff over there with the people inside the wall. We got to focus on this now. And they're
No,
like,
I think once they got beaten, the other nation then attacked.
oh, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like it was more of like,
Yeah, but
they're not as strong as we thought. Like they just got beaten by.
Yeah, but their army didn't get beat. That was just the Titans that went in. There was no like war going on really.
I know, but they sent the Beast Titan, the Armored, and the Colossal.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is that like widespread? I feel like they're probably trying to keep that hush hush.
Yeah, but their own people know about it, and like I'm
Do
sure
they?
the continent knows, knows
Oh yeah, well
like of them.
that's a good.
That's why
question.
they would
I
develop
wonder.
Titan destroying shells.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the regular Marlian people know about.
Yeah, that was the commander was talking about how
Well, yeah,
evil they are.
Well, I guess
behind the
obviously
walls.
because they
And
know
they're sending the Titans.
their
over
history.
there.
They know that they're they at the very least they know that there is people inside the walls for sure because it's in their history.
Yeah, and they know outside, and they probably think outside at the very least they think outside the walls is flooded with Titans, pure Titans.
Well, we know there's not that many anymore.
Well, we know that, but I'm saying the people might not.
Oh, what I was going to say before is, and why I think I was saying why we're going to get a bunch with them because I think then and now that they're going to go focus on the fighting against the Eldians now on the island. Now that there's been maybe even a little more time since we've seen like Aaron and them on the beach.
It's been 4 years
What?
since we saw Aaron and them on the beach. At least 3.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So who knows what. Now, if we spend a little time with these guys, and then for the first time, we see what they have set up, like they're going to go to invade, maybe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At that point,
I hope.
Armin's definitely fully controlled the Colossal.
I hope.
Like we should see him in
Or
full
practice.
control.
Yeah, or practice it, yeah. And then, but yeah, hopefully they have some crazy shit set up, like traps and stuff, like around the island,
Yeah,
you know?
especially at that dock.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the only accessible spot for them to get in.
That's a good point. Might not be.
And you're right. So, but I guess couldn't theoretically like they would want to send the Titans, some of their Titans in first, like Zeke and Reiner, to go like take care, like to see how many Titans are left out, like beyond the wall or like beyond
Probably at least to be there. At least Zeke to be able to control him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wonder why he can control him.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted to learn more about the Beast power
Yeah.
because you said the guy Colt said he was going to be the. Is that what he said? I forget what he.
Yeah, the
said.
older one, the first
the
one,
blonde one, the taller one. Yeah,
was gonna is the next up Beast,
I misread that.
and then like the 4 kids behind him are all competing to be the next armor.
Right. And that kid's probably like 15. He looks like he was about Reiner's age
Maybe
when we
even
first
a
met
little
Reiner.
older. Yeah, 15, 16, something like that.
So that would make sense. Huh. What a wild show.
I really love it.
It's like one of those ones like I could just sit here and talk about it. Like possibilities for hours.
I know.
It's wild. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.